Shalom, this is your brother Shamar from Phoenix. With that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders, a great millstone, and peace and salutation to you brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, man. And with that, I want to get this scripture, man. Just bring it in, just bring it up. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. It says, "Let it hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." And so this is Solomon talking, man. He was going about how he searched and sought out, different things uh, of this world, man. Trying to find the purpose to it all. And his conclusion was that, his whole purpose was to fear the Most High and keep his commandments. Well, that was really his purpose. That was really the thing that was gonna give him fulfillment. That was gonna be of most benefit to him. You know. And this book, the scriptures, the Holy Bible, including the Apocrypha, this book was only given unto the prophets, man, the men of the Lord. So that scripture is only talking about to the men of the Lord, man. The whole duty of man. That's your duty. If you call yourself, or you say yourself, or you trying to be a man of the Lord, or you trying to fit that position, that rank, or you see yourself as a man of the Lord, then you have a duty. You have a requirement, man. You have a duty to obey the Most High in His commandments. You know. And with that, I want to get the definition of duty. This is the Merriam-Webster. You know. This is the duty, and I'm gonna go down to B. It says conduct or activity showing respect, expression of respect. And so when we show our duty to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we're showing that fear unto Him, that respect unto Him, man. The second definition right here, it says obligatory task, conduct, service, or functions enjoined by order or usage according to rank, occupation, or profession. So these are the tasks that we are obligated to do. And what tasks are those? To push out this word, to keep the commandments to the best of our abilities, to fear the Most High, man. I'm gonna read down just D. It says a responsibility for maintaining continued operation or status. To order to maintain our status as men of the Lord, our right place with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we have to continue to do our duty, our responsibility, or obligation that we have unto Him, and that is to push His word. This is the third definition right here. It says behavior required by moral obligation, demanded by custom, and enjoined by feelings of rightness or fitness. And go to C, the conduct of acts of a person motivated by pure goodwill, conduct that produces the greatest good. So this duty produces our greatest good. To fear the Most High is the beginning of wisdom, man. And with wisdom comes everything else. With that, I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna get my second scripture. This is Deuteronomy 10 and 12. This is Deuteronomy 10 and 12, man. Because you know what? Because the way this world is, they don't teach the average person about duty or responsibility or integrity, man. Hey, Jake's taught to take the shortcut, man. Takes Jake's taught to get over on somebody, or get over on a motherfucker, man. Hey, but the scriptures, they go against the teaching of this world, man. And we are taught by the scriptures to that we are obligated and required to live, think, act, and be a certain way, and respect and fear to our power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Now this is Deuteronomy 10 and 12. It says, "Now Israel, what does the Lord thy power require of thee? But to fear the most high thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the most high thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul." Hey, so it says right here that it's required of you to be 100% dedicated. You being a man of the Lord, you being Israel, you so-called blacks and natives, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, Slovakia. It has required you to fear the Most High, man, to walk in His ways, to love Him, and to serve Most High thy power with all thy heart, with all thy soul. That is a requirement. That's not an option, man. That ain't a choice. There's no choice in the matter for you. You know, this is required of you. You being a man of the Lord, this is required of you. That I want to get Deuteronomy 6 and 5. Just a quick lesson, man. I'm at work right now, but it's a quick lesson. This is Deuteronomy 6:5, and thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thine heart, with all thine soul, and with all thy mind. So doesn't that sound like 100% dedication? You know, it doesn't say part of you; it says all of you. So you must give all of yourself, like you can always go back to Romans 12:1, a reasonable sacrifice, man. That is a required. That's a reasonable sacrifice. You know, that's something that if the Lord didn't put that out, knowing that you want to be able to do it, so you are able to give your whole life, your whole being, your whole mind, your whole soul to the Most High, man. You are able to live that way. That's not something out of reach for a man to do. It just takes the Spirit of the Lord to be on that man and to be dedicated to this truth, man. And like the brother always say, man, all bets are on this truth. We put all our bets on this truth, man. This is all or nothing, man, because hey, we coming to the end, and you know, the Lord's gonna weed out the weak from the strong, man. Those that really want to do this thing, and those that just going along or going through the motions. So much diligence is required, man. An increase of diligence is required, man. An increase of that fervent spirit toward the Most High is required, man. These are things that the Lord that it's not hard because the Lord will enable us to do that, man. He will give us that strength, that power to push this word out to the best of our abilities, man. The Lord knows when you're sincere. The Lord knows when you faking the funk, so to speak. And you might fool brothers, man, but you're not going to fool the Most High because through the Most High all things get found out. This is for that I got Matthew 22:37. See, this is Matthew 22:37. It says, YAHWAHSHI said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. So that's in the New Testament, confirming what was said in the Old Testament, because the Most High changes not. So if it was a requirement back then, it's a requirement in the New Testament, it's a requirement right now that thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart, with thy soul, and all thy mind, man. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And so that's being in the truth, man. Because when you're in the truth, what are the two most important things of being in this truth, man? To push out this word and to be a brother, man. If you follow those two, then everything else takes care of itself. Like I said in verse 40, it says, on these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets, man. So if you strive, to be 100% dedicated to this truth, then everything else, falls into place, man. With that, I want to get Matthew 10:43. This is Matthew 10:43. Or was it 42? No, that wasn't it. Salaki was. Let me go. It was 1 Timothy. Salaki. 1 Timothy 4:12. It's It says in 1 Timothy 4:12, it says, let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. So that's being dedicated, man. Those are the traits of a dedicated man. Those are the traits of a man that is 100% involved in this word, in this truth. That example. You know, Let me read that again. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in what you say, in conversation, and how you conduct yourself, man, in charity and your brotherhood, in spirit, in faith and purity. So these are giving you more guidelines of how to conduct yourself in this truth, man, to be an example. Every brother should be an example to the brother next to him, and that brother should be an example to you. If we all give good examples to each other, then there's no reason why any brother should fall off, man. There's no reason why any brother should be lacking in spirit, man. If we sharpen each other, man. You know what the scriptures say, like iron sharpens iron, so is the man that counters of his friend, roughly perishing in the book of Proverbs, man. But You know, hey, the Most High set up this truth that so we can admonish and exhort each other, man. And that's what these videos and things like this do. With that, I want to get 2 Timothy 1:6, and it says here, wherefore I put thee in remembrance that thou stir up the gift of Yahweh which is in thee by putting on of my hands. And so the Most High gets given every brother a gift, man. And we're supposed to remember to execute this gift. We're supposed to bring it to memory. We're supposed to execute our gift that's given unto us. And if you don't know what your gift is, man, just pray to the Most High, and He will reveal it unto you. It could be getting precepts, man. It could be putting together lessons. It could be making doing research, man. It could be a multiple things. It could be a variety of things. It could be a little bit of each. You might be real good in one area, or you might be proficient in all areas, man. You might be a well-rounded brother, man, or you might be one of those brothers that really know his stuff in a certain subject or area. But the thing is, you understand that the Most High is giving a certain gift to us to use to push this word. You know, and with that, I want to get 1 Thessalonians 2:4. It says, but as we were allowed of Yahweh to be put in trust with the gospel, even so we speak, not as pleasing men, but Yahweh which tries our hearts. Hey, so that's a deep scripture right there. It said, but as we were allowed of Yahweh, we put in trust with this gospel. Hey, because the Most High has trusted this truth unto us, man. Through the foolishness of preaching, He has selected you. He has chosen you, you brothers in the truth, from the foundation of the earth to push forth this word, man. He found you worthy to carry this word out, man. So you having this beautiful gift, this trust of YAHAWAHSHI, He entrusts you with His word, then you should consider and exalt it that much the more, man, and push it out that much the more, man. Seeing what a great honor it is given to you to push and to suffer for this word and to suffer for this brotherhood, man. That's a beautiful gift, man. That's a beautiful thing that the Most High has given us. Because He hadn't given us to the majority of the world. He hasn't given that, man. They can't break down these scriptures, man. They can't understand these scriptures, man. They can't make videos, like brothers do them, man. Brother GMS, man, they go hard on these scriptures, man. Brothers are learning in this truth, man. Hey, brothers in the camp, they're learned men. We talk amongst each other, and we talk scriptures, man. We talk of holy things. Our conversation is holy before the Most High, man. Whatever it is we're talking about, it don't matter what we're talking about. We can all filter it, and it all leads back to the scriptures, man. It could be about anything, you know. And with that, man, I just want to give a quick little lesson, man. You know, more exhortation to push out this word. To neglect not the gift that's in you. To make us realize, that this gift is precious, man. This truth is precious, and we must show it to due respect and due honor. You know, we have a great responsibility, a great gift, a great purpose to push out this word, man. And with that, I want to say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Shalom.